Hello everyone, this is Dewey, and this is the Healing Digger build of Vaporeon for Pokemon X and Y. Now, for those of you who do not know, Vaporeon is my absolute favorite Pokemon in the history of Pokemon. There are none of them that tops it. I have liked her ever since I've been playing Red and Blue, and she's just kind of the Pokemon that I always try to make my main, and try to kind of find the most interesting builds for her possible. Now, with that being said, when Pokemon X and Y came out, I'm like, okay, what new build can I do for Vaporeon that'll make her awesome? And before I could really figure out the moveset, what you need to do is you need to take a look at what Vaporeon already offers naturally. Vaporeon has a really high special attack, special defense, and hit points. Now, her speed, defense, and attack were a little bit lower than I'd want it to be, but you know, not everyone's perfect, with the exception of Vaporeon. She's kind of perfect. But you know, what can you do? Going into that, I already knew that special attack, special defense, and HP were really strong, and so I could see that she was going to be a special defense tank, and I wanted to make her more tanky. So I chose to breed the Bold Nature. What the Bold Nature does is it takes away from your attack and adds onto your defense. That means she can take a little bit more beating from every type and not have to worry about dying instantly. Now, Vaporeon's passive can be one of two things. It can either be restores HP when hit by a water type move, and that's up to 25% of her total HP, which is really good. And the other one is when it's raining, she can't have status conditions and stuff like sleep, paralyze, that kind of stuff will be removed instantly when put on her. You can go with either one. Both are really strong abilities. I chose to go with the Water Absorb because I just kind of liked it better. It just means that, you know, she is the top dog when it comes to water Pokemon, and there's not really anything anyone can do about it. Now let's move into her moveset and see exactly what I have going on down there. Now, this is called the Healing Digger for two reasons. First of all, she has Dig. Second of all, she has Leftovers and Aqua Ring. Now, Aqua Ring and Leftovers combined are really good because every single turn she's going to heal for 1/8 of her hit points. 1/8. That's a huge amount. And combined with Dig, that means, let's say you have a Pikachu in there and you Thunderbolt my Vaporeon. She's gonna dig down, and in 2 turns she's gonna get a total of 1/4 of her hit points back without you really being able to do anything. And so it's really good to counter things like Pikachu, because, well, I mean, ground, electric, see what I'm going with there? So that's pretty awesome, allows her to counter something that she would be naturally weak against. And then you have Hydro Pump and Ice Beam as her 2 other abilities. Now, the Hydro Pump is there just as a pure damage ability. She's going to be doing a ton of damage with that. If you look at it, 110 damage, 80% accuracy, so not the highest accuracy, but that's why you get your Pokemon to love you, so that way they don't miss. So Hydro Pump can actually kind of be replaced with a couple other things. You can put Surf in there, Muddy Water. Surf and Muddy Water are actually really good for duo battles, and actually if you click that little annotation up there, that'll take you over to a really cool duo with Vaporeon and another Pokemon, Mystery, that you have to click the link to find out, that I really like. But we're talking about Vaporeon here, not this duo stuff. So like I said, Hydro Pump can be replaced by different things. I like it because it does a lot of damage and really takes advantage of Vaporeon's natural water ability. Ice Beam is actually really important because of a couple of reasons. First of all, it's going to be super effective against Grass-type Pokemon. And for those of you guys who do not know, Grass-type Pokemon are strong against Water-type Pokemon. Now, the other reason for having Ice Beam out there is because, hey, look at that. It has a small chance to leave the target frozen. Now, Frozen is super OP. It makes so the enemy Pokemon cannot do anything. It's really small chance. It's like 10% chance, and I will tell you that I feel like most of the time it's even less than that. But I still feel it's a very valuable move to have in your moveset. So like I said, you guys, you can replace Hydro Pump if you want. That's kind of the floater there, but with this build, definitely keep Dig, Aqua Ring, and Ice Beam. You look down here on the bottom here, you can see that Vaporeon's stats have been reset, and that's because upon my noobish training of this Pokemon, I was not paying attention to her EVs, and they kind of went out of control. She had like a bar out to here with attack, and that's not what you want. Vaporeon doesn't really use any attack things. Yes, she's using Dig in this, don't, you know, that's fine. We're not using Dig really for its offensive capabilities. We're using it for defensive capabilities. So what I suggest you do is you train that defense out here. You max that defense, because the defense is the thing that's weak on Vaporeon right now. Or I say weak, I don't really mean weak, but it's less strong than her special defense and special attack and HP. So you want to train that defense out so she can become a super tank. I'd also suggest training some into the special attack and the speed. Now, the special attack doesn't need a lot trained into it because, well, special attack is already strong with Vaporeon. Her speed is pretty slow, and so what that means is you're going to have a lot of Pokemon going for her. And with any case, there are some advantages to that, there are some disadvantages to that. Now, I think generally you want to be going first with Vaporeon, and so I would try to train a little bit of speed in there. You can't expect to be beating every single Pokemon in a speed race. There are going to be ones that are purely trained to just demolish you in speed, and there's nothing you can do about that. But hopefully with your defense, your special defense, and your HP combined, those strong abilities, you'll be able to hold off till your turn and then heal back with your leftovers and your Aqua Ring. So you guys, this has been my Healing Digger build for Vaporeon. If you guys really enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. And I also want to hear, what is your guys' favorite Pokemon? And if you'd like to see me come up with a kind of creative build like this for your Pokemon. And if you do, leave that in the comment section. Let me know what your favorite Pokemon is, and if you'd like me to do a build for that. I'm obsessed with Pokemon X and Y, guys. I've been spending all my time playing that, all my free time playing that, and actually really just all my time playing that. So I'd really love to dive in and kind of experiment with new Pokemon and new abilities and that kind of stuff. So let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you guys in that next video.